I got tagged earlier this week by Danielle. I'll put her um, link in the sidebar over here. Um, Rosemary, gastricrose, I'll put her link in the sidebar as well. Started this little tag game last week, and Danielle tagged me on, I think it was on Wednesday, and I haven't been ignoring you, I just have been busy, and so couldn't get to it, but I am going to get to it today, and I'm going to post this along with the other video, my update video. I'm looking really tired, I think, today. Oh well, anyways, so let's get to it. So gastricrose started this tag game last weekend, I believe it was. A week ago tomorrow it will be. And she wanted us all to get to know each other a little better, as well as introduce our subscribers to maybe other subscribers that they're not familiar with, or just pick some of our subscribers or people that we watch are subscribed to, so that they too can share some information about themselves, and hopefully in doing that we'll all learn a little bit more about each other. I gotta move this because I hate not being centered. Okay. Yeah, some of my friends and family would say you're not too centered anyways, Denise. Anyways, so let's get to it. So the first question gastricrose Rosemary asked us was, what are 3 things your mate loves about you? Well, I don't know if you know this or not, but I don't have a mate. I am single. I am single, never been married, and have no children. So I was just going to skip that one, and then I thought, no, you know what? I'm going to ask somebody that knows me well to tell me what they love about me, since I don't have a mate. And so I texted my cousin's daughter, Nancy. I've known her all of her life, and we're quite close. We talk a lot. And I explained to her why I wanted to know 3 things that she loves about me, and asked her if she could tell me that. So here are the 3 things that Nancy said she loves about me. Number 1 is my honesty. Number 2, how I can always look at things from another person's perspective. And number 3, she loves that 99% of the time I am so positive. So I really didn't have any idea what she would say, and getting that reply back really made me happy. Those are 3 things that I hope that many people love about me. So thank you, Nancy, if you're watching this. I appreciate you playing along with us. Number 2, 3 things that you don't know about me. Well, one of them, since today is Easter Sunday, one of the things you probably don't know about me is, or maybe, yeah, I don't think I've ever talked about it, is I do some painting, and one of the things that I like to paint is piosenki, or yeah, I think that's how it says, piosenki, Ukrainian Easter eggs. So those are some Easter eggs that I did, I don't know, about 4 or 5 years ago. I actually really, really love doing Ukrainian Easter eggs, but they are very time consuming. They take a lot of time. And I love doing it, but I just haven't had the time to do that in the last few years, which makes me a little sad, but I will get back into it. One of the reasons I love painting them is because it really takes me back to my roots. When we were little, we would paint Ukrainian Easter eggs in school because I lived in a predominantly Ukrainian community. We would also go to my grandmother's, my baba's, my mom's place, and the cousins and her 3 daughters, their children and her, would all paint Ukrainian Easter eggs. And as I got older, I would go and stay there, and we would paint some eggs. And it didn't matter how ugly they were, Baba would always tell us how nice they were. So it's just a really happy memory when I think back to painting Easter eggs. My grandmother was very accomplished, and I hope someday that I can paint as beautiful eggs as she does. But that is something I plan to do again in the not too distant future. It just takes a lot of time. If you have an egg that has lots of writing on it, you basically have to dip each die individually. starting from your lightest color, going to your darkest color. Anyways, it's very labor intensive. Some of the eggs that I have done have taken up to 20-25 hours to, when you add it up, all the time that it takes to paint them, or as we say, write them. Anyways, that's one of the things you don't know about me. Number 2, my photography. So here's some pictures that I've taken over the years. So I really, really love taking pictures. I have never been formally trained. I've not taken any classes. So that is one of the things I would like to do, though, is take some classes, learn more about photography and special effects and different stuff. But I like taking pictures of everything, like people and animals and landscapes and old pots in the bush. And my mom often laughs at me because she says, you take pictures of the oddest things and yet they turn out nice. So I don't know if you like those or not, but that's one of my passions, is taking pictures. I take pictures all the time. My sister-in-law used to say that that her kids, the triplets, because I took pictures so much, that when it's lightning, they're going to think Auntie Nisi must be around because there's lights flashing in their eyes. Anyways, and the third thing you don't know about me is that I write some poetry. And I'm not going to share any of it with you today, maybe someday in the future. I don't get a lot of time to write lately, but I do enjoy it. And when I get into it, it's a process, and it's kind of amazing how the words start to tumble from your head onto the paper. And yeah, so those are 3 things that you didn't know about me. And the third thing that Rosemary asked us to do was to tag 3 other people. And so I just randomly went, I know a lot of people have been tagged already, so I picked 3 people off of my list that I follow. 2 of them are folks that had their surgery around the same time as me, and so we've sort of been on the same plane, and really much the same as Danielle, who tagged me. These are 2 people that just seem very similar to me. Bella Vita 2009 Cherie is one of the people, and Earth to Erin is the other one. Erin and I talk on the phone and stuff, and so what I did was, I didn't know how many people had been tagged already, and so I went to look to see if they posted a tag video. So if somebody else has tagged you, well, then you've been double tagged. The third person is somebody who is fairly recent to weight loss surgery. I think she will be 2 months out right about now. But I just think she is pretty cool. My own lighthouse. Actually, there was a whole bunch of people I could have tagged, but I just kind of went down the line and picked the first ones that I didn't find a tag video to, that I thought would be interesting for other people to get to know a little bit, because they're people that I feel close to. Anyways, there's lots of yous out there, though, and in regards to that, Rosemary, thank you for doing this. What a great idea for us all to get to know each other a little bit better. There are so many people out there that we can't, it's hard to keep up with everybody, and so it's nice if we can introduce each other to other people who have inspired us, or whom we've grown close to, or just people that are entertaining on here. There are so many people on here that I just love watching their videos. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great Easter Sunday. Make a great day. Bye.